Congratulations.
Hello, press. Thank you.
I guess the most obvious question to ask is the challenge of playing a real person in such a famous real-life situation. When you were first offered the role and read the script, what was your initial reaction?
The script was so good. Jeff's script is so good, and Paul's such a wonderful director. You kind of know that you're going to be in safe hands, but worried that they may have actually called the wrong guy. You know, there must be a mistake, because I was living in Los Angeles at the time, and I just decided to move back to Ireland after being over there for 3 decades. And I had said to my wife, well, listen, I should look to see if I can get some work in the UK, because I hadn't worked here before. And a couple of days later, I got this call to go to Liverpool. So I went, you know what, this is really great. And so I didn't have the fear, first of all, in getting a job until, you know, we met with Mel and Steve. And then there's the realization that I could really fuck this up really badly, and it would be kind of terrible, like, because there's a, you know, it's too sensitive a material.
And what is it like being the real guy that you're playing?
You know, you're not really thinking about it from an acting point of view as much as we were invited into their home, and I got to meet 2 people who were grieving a decade later, and were processing, you know, something that we could all have empathy with and identify with, and it would be our kind of horror that your child just coming back from a football practice would be indiscriminately killed.
And in terms of Sinead also been nominated tonight,
yeah.
And obviously, I mean, that must have been a key help, I presume, by acting alongside her. That she was
you know what? I mean, this is hers, really. You know what I mean? Hopefully she gets one later on, but this is hers. I mean, I got to just witness an incredible performance, take after take after take after take. And it's not like, you know, actresses are the ones that really, you know, it's like, okay, you have to go from 0 to 100 right now, and it's expected take after take after take. She was living a grief for those several months. So that was, it was a really tough job for her. Yeah. And the odd thing was, though, going to work on a set like that, because everybody thought of it as like going, oh, this isn't just, we're not just making some shit TV show. And I don't mean that in like well, it does sound like a shit. I'm saying just making some shit. I've made some shit TV shows, so I know about it. But like if you go and work on something like that, everybody there had care for the piece. That's what I should say. There was great care and attention taken because we all met Mel and Steve and Owen, and we didn't want to besmudge their or lessen, you know, the loss that they had in any way.
Absolutely. Any questions from? Yes. Just wait for the mic 1 sec.
Congratulations on your win.
Thanks.
How do you think Mel and Steve will feel about the award tonight and the recognition?
Don't know. You know, they obviously wanted their story told because of their love for Rhys, and I know they were happy about how the show ended up. So I know they were happy about that. So I think it's an opportunity to perhaps if somebody goes, you know what, I haven't seen that show, look at it again. And Rhys's memory is still out there. And I think ultimately that's what they wanted was, they wanted to show that their grief continues and that the senseless act of his murder is not just a nightly news thing, it goes on and it stays with them. And so I think hopefully, you know, I think that's it, yeah.
Thank you. Any other questions? Yes.
Hi, congratulations. Sorry, forgive my ignorance, I don't have my glasses on. Could you explain your badge to us, please?
Yeah, this is Tá, which is, it's kind of yes in Irish, even though we don't have, in Gaelic, we don't have a word for yes or no. But if you were going to say yes, it would be Tá, which is a reference to the referendum that's coming up on May the 25th, our referendum to repeal the 8th Amendment of our Constitution, which prohibits abortion in Ireland. So we're in a situation right now where, thankfully, the wonderful people at Liverpool Women's Hospital daily have Irish women in great medical distress coming to them, and they're looked after wonderfully, ironically, by the people of Liverpool mostly, because our country refuses to respect a woman's right to choose and to have autonomy over her own body, and it's disgraceful.
Thank you.